My school's library is open until around 2 in the morning. It's a pretty small building, and most of the books are in the basement area called the stacks. There's the big main stairs that go down to the stacks, and the long hallway with 4 entrances into the stacks. The stacks are 2 really big rooms on opposite sides of the hallway with a huge amount of bookshelves and study desks lining the walls. I was there around 11 p.m. last year. I had to complete a research-intensive essay, so I was down in the stacks working in one of the study desks, so I didn't have to keep going upstairs and downstairs again. I had been there for maybe 2 hours, and everyone had left already except a boy sitting a few desks away from me. I have a class at 8 a.m., so I didn't have much time to complete it. That way I was in a sort of panicking, and then it really pissed me off when I heard someone flipping the book pages really fast to make them do that loud weird noise at the other end of the room. I ignored it for a while thinking they'd go away eventually, but they just kept doing it. After about 5 minutes, I got sick of it and started to walk over to tell them to knock it off. I get about 3 steps across the room, and it just stopped. I sat back down, and it was quiet again for like 10 more minutes. Then the flipping pages noise started again, only loads louder, like they had grabbed a huge book that time. The other boy started to get pissed off too, and he stood up and started walking through the bookshelves trying to find them. It keeps going, so I got up too and started looking around with him. It got really loud, and it was pretty obvious where it was coming from, so we started walking towards it. He was on one side of the shelves, and I was on the other. We walked all the way down the shelves. Suddenly we saw